All right, and I'll unmute myself and welcome to Tuesday night by the fireside. Oh, it's this way. Tuesday night by the fireside. And tonight you're going to love it because I have had the most wonderful week getting to know our guests tonight. And I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see. Can I share my screen, Ann? Let's see. It's not letting me share. There we go. There we go. I would like you to meet Miss Ann Wilson. Now, I want you to get this. Now, there are, I'm sure there's some gentlemen, but look, we're kind of outnumbered. Gentlemen are outnumbered tonight. Aunt, you're standing in for, you're the point of contact for the men in the team. But I want you to see this, ladies. This is Ann. Ann was one of actually the original master distributors at Moreland. Not only that, so here's Ann. She's kind of funny with her little, her little butterflies. And here she is. She and Trudy Crow out playing with the stingrays and dolphins. Here she is with our favorite Brent Willis. But I want you to see this, ladies, particularly over $10 million. Now, those of us with a company formerly known as Limu, I have a $10,000. She has a $10 million. Now, I want to know, raise your hand if $10 million would work for you. Would that work for you? It would work for me. So, Miss Ann Wilson, thank you for gracing us. I mean, you are a legend. I mean, just
really
but you from the very beginning. From the very beginning, you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, you did it.
It clicked.
It clicked. What clicked for you?
Well, thank you very much for having me on here tonight. I'm just happy to be here and happy to share because, I come from the Moreland tribe. And just to let you know how we got our name, Moreland, this funny little fruit right here. This is the toy one. It's not a real one. It's a stress thing, But the botanical name for noni is Morinda citrifolia. And Carrie Acey, one of our founders, his mother loved the name Morinda. So that's where we got our name, was Morinda. And that was 25 years. Isn't that neat? That's a neat story, huh?
It's about family. And,
it is.
When we first merged and I started talking to you and some of the other leaders, it was like, oh my gosh, they're us.
Yeah.
It's like when, like Marlene, when we first joined with Nucerity, we literally ran into the Nucerity team, literally like ran into each other at Salt Lake and realized we were family.
Yep.
And it's the same with Moreland. I mean, and the noni, it's about heart.
It is. It is. And I just have to tell you that, I love Moreland. I do. And I know you all loved your company as well. But, we've been together, Moreland and I and Gary, for 25 years. That's a long time, to have Tahitian noni juice it is a wonderful product. We had 5 founders who were just like brothers to me. And our IPCs, they called Independent Product Consultants, or IPCs, and they are, still just my very, very good friends. They put together a brand new company. They did it right. Did we have problems? Yeah, but we plowed through them really well. And what I'm impressed with now, now we've merged here with all of you, and I'm so excited. I just have to tell you that. I'm impressed with 4 things about it. The first thing is the executive and the management. of course, I met Brent Willis first. I keep calling him Bruce Willis, and that's not very good.
We do the same thing. He's used to it. He just flexes his muscles.
He does. But you know, he's very motivated and oriented, and he is successful, and that's who we need to run this company. The second person I met was online. We had a virtual global business summit. We called it GBS, and Deanna Latson, your favorite, and mine now too, was on there. I was very impressed with her. And the third person I met was Rick Redford. Didn't know him. I you know, it's hard to not call him Bruce Willis and Robert Redford sometimes. You know, because Rick and Robert and Bruce and Brent, you know. But you know, Rick leads our North America team very, very well. I'm so impressed with him. They're all of them. They're all just so experienced and professional and qualified to be there. And they just get the job done. That's the biggest thing. The next thing I was very impressed with was all the products that we have. You know, they just kind of merged together. You know, we have, you know, they're all backed by science. You don't have to take a back door in sharing them with anyone. They really, really work, and they're what people are looking for right now. You've got to remember that. The last thing, the fourth thing that I'm so grateful for is all of you brand partners. You know, I've kind of lurked a little bit on Zooms and not said anything, and just posted that nice little picture in the orange jacket, you know. And I'm so impressed with every single one of you, because you're just, you know, you're committed and you're experienced and you're successful. A lot of you are, and you want to be successful. And the biggest thing is you love the products. And I do. I love all of your products. I just love how everything is blended together. But I kind of now want to take you back to June of 1996. You know, think about when we first started Moreland. We didn't have any internet. We didn't have any emails. We didn't have social media. What we did have was we had landlines. Very few people had these big brick, you know, telephones, the mobile phones, but they were really expensive. They really were. And we had a second line that had an 800 number. And then we had this miracle thing. It was called a fax machine. I thought it was a miracle. And we printed up an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and just sent out to people that we knew. That was kind of my job. And I sent all these faxes out to everybody about what this product was all about. And they'd say, well, what is it supposed to do? What is it, you know? And we just say, we don't know. You get to be the first one to try it. Why don't you tell us? We have a couple of really nice big Bibles from some of the Polynesians that are 200 years old that say the miracles that has happened to them, but that's all we had. So what did we do? Well, we went through our lists. We did. We had some lists of people that we knew. We had been in a couple of other network marketing companies, and we pulled out our Franklin planners. And we went through
several of those.
And we went through the address part, you know, the name and address part, and we contacted everybody. And just like Shannon said last week, we kept it simple. We really kept it simple. And Gary, he was so good with people. Darn it, he really was. I just kind of printed the invitations and set up the chairs, and he just did it all. But Gary even thanked people for saying no. They'd say, no, this isn't for me. And he goes, well, thank you, because now I'm one step closer to a yes. He was never afraid to talk.
I love that. Repeat that again.
Gary thanked people for telling them no. And he said, because now I'm one step closer to a yes.
Love it.
You know, we did open opportunity meetings in hotels. You know, we had conference calls. We had a Tuesday and Thursday opportunity call, and we had a Saturday morning training call. These were all calls. You know, we flew. We had one of our first line distributors that was a pilot, and he flew all over the country, all over international, and did meetings and trainings. it was wild and crazy and fun, because everybody wanted to try it. And it really built up fast. But now in March of 1997, which is not that far off, Gary started showing some symptoms of Parkinson's disease. And in October of 97, he was formally diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And, he and I kept it up as best we could. I kind of helped a little bit more than normal with his physical health. But I was also watching my parents decline. And here I just kind of want to give you a little background. I'm an only child, and my mother's an only child. So on my mother's side, it says my internet connection is unstable. Are you hearing me? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
On my mother's side, on my mother's side, I don't have any aunts, uncles, cousins, and I don't have any brothers or sisters or nieces or nephews. So guess what? It was just me, I was the one. And then in 2002, I was diagnosed with cancer. But guess what? I'm here. And I
Praise
survived.
God.
And that's a whole other story that we can get into another time. So we really had a lot going on, really a lot going on. So
Life happened.
Life happens. Yep, lots of life happened to us. And in 2005, we were able to, quote unquote, retire for a few years. We had a good person that could take the business and just give us a portion of it and keep some of it for themselves. And the one thing that let us do that was residual income. We had this income coming in residually and faithfully. Not one time did we ever have a check that, bounced or was not deposited. And by doing that, I was able to concentrate on care for these people. I was able to do what needed to be done for all of them because I didn't have to worry about income. What a blessing, Now,
let me ask you a question, Trudy. I'm looking at Trudy's thing here. Hi, Trudy.
Let
me ask you a question, Anne, because Trudy is Anne's best friend.
Oh, yes.
And when you say you didn't have to worry, you're also a realtor.
Yeah, I am.
Now, as a realtor, if this would have happened and real estate was your only form of income, would you have been able to spend the time with your family and still have that income?
Well, you work hard as a realtor. You're either working with buyers or sellers. But once you get at that closing table and it's closed and funded and you're paid, you have to start completely over. Completely. Got to find new people that want to buy or sell and maybe ask for a referral from, former clients. But every single closing is closed. You're done. But with residual income, it goes on. It goes on without you even, adding even new anymore. It just kept going. And it was because of this residual income that I was able and fortunate enough to be able to rely on it, because I had not only the power of attorney, the medical power of attorney, and the do not resuscitate on all three, my mom and my dad and Gary, and it was just me. That was it. I will give Gary's oldest daughter, Lori, credit. She helped me a lot with her dad, a lot. And, just like life, they all three of them did pass away. In fact, they passed away within 15 months of each other. It kind of took a jet line to heaven. That's what I call it, But, as I reflect back, I couldn't have done what I did without the residual income that came in. And what a huge blessing it is to look at you square in the face and tell you that I have no regrets, none.
Wow.
That's huge. That's a huge blessing because I know I did what needed to be done. You know, you always second guess yourself a little bit. Well, I should have done this or I could have done that. And every once in a while I was exhausted and I had to take a day off, you know. And I just thought, oh, I wish I wouldn't have taken a day off. I wish I had that day now. But on the overall, probably 99.9%, I have zero regrets, none.
Wow.
So if you're afraid at all to share this opportunity with somebody, you know, just think about what we have. We have the right company. You're going to hear, this is old fashioned here now. We've got
preach it.
Yeah, we've got the right company because it's a new age, right? That's right. It's at the right time, you know, where people want what we have. They're looking for us. And you know what? We have the right products because they work and people need this kind of product. They just do. People actually are looking for us. They are. So, you know, what's holding you back? Stop and think what's holding you back. And whatever it is, I want to tell you to stop it. I'm going to say, stop it. Whatever's holding you back, stop it. You know, sometimes, you know, we're all just have to take a pause now and then, you know, and do something towards a goal. And, you know, just keep going. I call it bloom and glue and glow, excuse me, bloom and glow.
Oh, I
use your
love
talents.
it.
You're going to bloom and then you're going to glow because you're going to use your talents and you're going to share yourself. Share a testimony. If you don't have a testimony, use somebody else's. Use mine. I'll send you a video of my cancer and you can share it. Share this, you know, if you have somebody that's going through the same thing that I did. And when you want to quit, and you just give yourself that sentence, I'm going to call it, in life, to quit. I want you to remember, don't put a period where God only put a comma. So maybe there's more for you than what you realize.
Don't put a period where God put a comma.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, there is if any of you believe that there's a higher being or a higher, you know, existence out there, God's not going to put periods on you. He's going to put commas so that you can continue to grow and bless others.
You know, one thing you said that just really resonated, and it was kind of an aha moment in my life. There are people that have gone before us, and there are some people that may not understand the industry. But, and there are people here wondering, you know, I don't want to bug anyone, but this is what you said. People are looking for us. And so you're not bugging someone when you actually have the answer for what they've been praying for.
Right. And you just go out there and share. If you take the word sell out of it and just share, say, you know, I talked to somebody and this is what happened to them. I heard this lady last night and she's, you know, been through a lot and she's still going strong. And it was because of this business. You really honestly have to love this business in order to keep moving. And I do. And I share it with people because there's no other business unless you want to go out and be a recording artist and get a penny for every time somebody listens to your song. And that's about all they get. But, you know, you have to have a little bit of confidence. And I can just tell you that with all we have, you have my vote of confidence. You really do. Just hang in there and be patient. This is basically an opportunity of a lifetime for all of us. And if we work together, we can make New Age just boom and meet all the goals that they want us to meet. just go out there and share, and you don't have to sell. Just share it.
Well, Anne, let me ask you a question. Did you come from money?
Did I come from money? No, my mother was a school teacher and my dad was an architect. They both were college graduates, but both of them worked hard, and you know, they saved and they paid off, but we weren't, you know, I mean, I ate a lot of chili and I ate a lot of that cream tuna on toast a lot of times. I didn't like that.
Oh, no,
But they
chicken,
were hardworking. Well, I'll never eat that again.
tuna noodle
But
casserole.
I did not come from, well, it was just this cream sauce, that white sauce with a can of tuna in it poured over a piece of toast. That's what it was. Ugh. But no, I
So
did not
did you
come
ever
from
think
wealth.
you would make I mean, that check is
lot.
from a while back. Over 10 million, you had made millions of dollars.
Right.
Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, there are people on here that are just starting. There are people on here who maybe have been around for a while, and they're wondering, well, you know, I don't come from money. I don't. And here you are, a multimillionaire, and all you do is
Divided
share
by
your story.
25 years, you know. I still live in the same house that we bought 28 years ago. I don't want to move. I really don't. It's on a little half acre. I have a garden that I use mostly for therapy. You know, that's what I did with when everybody was sick and I couldn't do anything to make them better. That was so frustrating. And the therapy that I got was I could go plant seeds in the backyard and grow corn or whatever, have apple trees and peach trees and strawberries. And I just have all kinds of stuff out there. And I could do something positive and something positive would come out. And that was my therapy.
I
And
would think
no,
it would
I
be,
didn't come from money, that's for sure. This shirt came from Costco.
it would be pretty hard to tell you no once someone's heard your story.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm
I mean-
shy. I'm really shy. I really am. You know, Gary was the gregarious one that would get out there and tell the story, and I've had to learn. I really have. You asked Trudy. I've had to learn a lot. Like I said, I printed the invitations and set up the chairs for the meeting. And I was really good at that. I was really good at the fax machine. But you get really good at telling your story, and you tell enough, and it's not really who you know, but it's who they know. Because that's where it grows. That's where it grows, is when it goes down, just like you said, I think last week, doubling a penny. You know, it doesn't really grow anything until you reach about the 15th or 16th day, and then it just goes like that. So.
Suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, everyone. Now, did I not tell you that this would be an awesome
Thank you
Zoom.
for all the comments. I'm just thrilled. I appreciate it.
Well,
And I did have a question. Oh,
perfect. Go. I was going to turn
And
it
I
over to
had
you
a
now
question.
anyway.
Okay.
so Ed, I did have a question because I was asked this question recently, and I thought about it. I mean, with you being in it, you know, 25 years now, the question that was asked to me, if you could go back, or if you can give a new person something that you like, that you know now, what would you tell a new person, like, that's just looking or just kind of getting in? What kind of advice would you give that new person? Because we do have a lot of new people joining the level up, joining New Age, and you know, for a lot of us, what tip would you give those new people, like 1 or 2 tips for the new person?
Well, I think a lot of people are looking for a purpose right now, and that level up purpose is a good guidance to start from. And you just kind of look and ask questions, you know, about what they are looking for. We have such a wide variety of products that you take it off of yourself and put it on them. And once you get them, you know, maybe I don't want to say hooked, but used to using the products, they'll share it themselves, and because the products will work for them. And you take the light off of yourself and put it on whoever you're talking about, and make it all about them. And when you do that, then it spreads. You don't become the issue. And then they'll say, well, I can't do this because I'm not Ann, or I'm not Anthony. He can do this, but I can't do this. But if you take that off of you and put it onto them and their successes, that's when it grows.
Awesome. And then I did have another question. And you've been in a while.
I know.
I mean,
I'll be
just
70
seeing
in
you on
2
the
weeks.
see,
How about
what a
that?
blessing.
Ah,
What a blessing. What a blessing.
that's a huge blessing.
And you've been around the industry a while. And like you said, I see you on the Zooms. I see you on the calls. Now I pay
You
attention.
don't see me. I've been lurking.
Oh,
So I see all the pictures. And so I was wondering, you seem so excited right now. Like you're so plugged in. Like what really excites you about right now? Like what is there something else that somebody out there needs to know? Like, hey, right now is the time.
Well, all of you guys just totally excite me. You and the RX people, and the way that this company, the visions that this company has are just like rocket boosters, And I will be real honest, there's a lot of us in the Moreland side that were retired, we were still sharing it, and I still had customers and things like that. But I don't know. I really want to start building again. I really want to start sharing this because it is so exciting. I want to be a part of this group. I want to be a part of your heart. I want to be a part of RX's heart. I love this level up thing. In fact, here, look, you see, I've got my level up bracelet here. There it is. There we go. And here's my level up thing that just came in the mail. And I'm going to start doing some lives, and some of us just needed a little bit of boost. And I think a lot of us on the my side anyway, got a real good kick and swift kick in the rear. We really did with you guys. You guys have really excited us again.
Hey, and that's what we really created the movement for, was something that people can jump on and be a part of and say, hey, I'm a part of that.
Yeah, I know.
And we're so
we
excited.
Do want to be a part of it. We all want to be a part of it together, and just move together. And I'm excited about it. Really am. I have been, I wondered about Brent Willis for a while, and when he took over Moreland, I said, I don't want, he's better not change anything, and then they let us try some of the products, some of the leaders, and they worked. Oh my goodness, that Slenderize, I've lost 14 pounds and my friends lost 70. My best friend from college, Karen, and she won the transformation, that she came in 3rd place in our transformation, our spring transformation. And my goodness, just to see the successes that are based on the products, and you don't base them on the people. You base them on the product and the movement. Take it off yourself and put it on the products. And this stuff really works too.
Oh yeah, I love that Noni. I've actually just recently got on it, and I am a firm believer.
It tastes like grape sweet tarts. That's what I tell them. He said, well, it has a funny taste, right? And I said, no, not really. It tastes like grape sweet tarts. And then they go, really? And when they taste it, that's what they think.
You mix it with Noni and Limu together, and you got your
okay. I haven't tried
great combo.
You have warrior antibodies when you do that.
Okay. Well, I need warrior antibodies, that's for sure. Because I'll tell you, this stuff by itself, kakama.
Yes. So Anthony, can you tell, by the way, Ann, thank you. We love you.
Welcome. Anytime.
You are just honoring us with your presence. But Anthony, there are several people on this Zoom who may not know how to level up.
It's it's very simple, you guys. And I was gonna share my slide and everything, but I was like, you know what? I could just tell you. I can just tell you very, very simple what level up is all about. You may be here, you heard Ann's amazing transformation, but you may be dealing with some inflammation, some weight loss. You may be lacking energy. You know, skincare may be something you're interested in. You may also be looking for time freedom, financial freedom, and share an amazing, amazing story just on time freedom alone. What if money wasn't an issue? So that, so all that may be what you're leveling up, but you also may be looking for a community, maybe looking to level up your personal growth. Well, trust me, we are here to help you level up in that aspect. And it's real simple. All you have to do is grab yourself a pack. One of our level up packs, there's different ones. There's actually a couple more coming out as well. It may be level up experience, transformation. We got a skincare one coming. You might be beast mode where you don't need to lose weight, or you just want to build your immune system up. And so you got those. It doesn't matter which pack you did, but you got to grab one to get started. Subscribe and save is going to save you some money. And then what you have to do next is come join our amazing community. We have a group already now, has already had over 5,000 people. And I've never seen so many amazing people like encourage everybody on a daily basis. And it may be something as simple as drinking water. And trust me, you have people there to help you get through your gallon of water. Then we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you how to it just depends on what you're leveling up. But water is essential for everybody, even if you're not trying to lose weight. You just need water. Water is good for you. But then also, we're gonna show you how to grow your social media and be consistent there. And we're gonna take it to phase one, but it's a 6-month program. And then all we do at the end of 6 months is start over. But it's 6 months to help you level up. And don't worry if you're just now starting. I seen some people just yesterday say, hey, it's my day one. Congratulations, you're gonna do great. Whatever goals you have, we are here to help you do that. So we encourage you to get back with your friend. Also, come join our community on Facebook. It's called Level Up Life. Level Up Life. It's a Facebook group. And it's no cost or anything to be in there. All you have to do is join. Join our community. Come see for yourself. If that's what you need to see. You need to see it first. Come see. Go to guides, and you can. Our chief product officer and mentioner, Deanna Lasson, took the time to make some amazing videos on the packs already. And to turn around and you can look at the files. We have the PDFs there already where you can download to your phone, your computer, and you can check it out yourself. But we encourage you to come level up your life because you're not getting any younger. Every day goes by, and every day goes by, it's a day, it's just gone. You're wasting. So why not come and start today? Start today, level up, get your pack, and then you can start drinking your water and reading and all those type of things with us tomorrow. But we have an amazing community that will uplift you. I promise you. I can take that to the bank. I'll put everything in my bank account that you'll get uplifted in there. If you just come and listen. If you just come and listen and watch and just see for yourself and you plug in, you will get encouraged. I was just on the Zoom with my team in South Carolina, and they were just raving about the group. Just because they had never, it was even some brand new people who had never even joined yet, but they joined the group to kind of see what it was like. And tonight they was like, hey, I want in. We seen the community, and I just want to be a part of that. I want to be around people like that. And that's what we have there. That's what the world needs. It needs more people coming together. And that's what we have.
So welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. You've met the in-laws, the outlaws. We're a diverse group, but the one thing we all have in common is our dedication to see people's lives changed one story at a time. So get back to the person who invited you. If you are a brand partner or a former IPC or former promoter, if you're on this call, we're here every Tuesday, 7:00 Mountain Time, and just some exciting guests. Love Daryl. I'm glad, love the background. And so welcome to the family. So are you ready to get started?
Yep.
Have a great night. And let's unmute the lines and let's give Ann a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, y'all please
I
tell
need
Ann
sugar.
thank you. She's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you, Ann.
That was
Thank you,
great.
Ann.
Such a blessing.